In Season 12, Prototype Omnistone got removed and replaced by First Strike, a rune that boosts your damage and gives gold if you get the first strike on your opponent. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the rune works, what playstyles it's good on, and why. Dealing damage or applying CC to an enemy within the first 0.25 seconds of entering champion combat grants 5 gold and the first strike status for 3 seconds, causing all of your damage dealt against champions to deal 10% bonus true damage, so you deal 110% damage. After the effect, you gain gold equal to 100% for melee or 70% for range of the bonus damage you dealt within the duration. However, if you can't hit an enemy within 0.25 seconds of entering combat, then First Strike will go on full cooldown, which is 25 to 15 seconds based on level. This rune is a mix between a damage and income rune, providing damage rivaling a pure damage keystone with the added benefit of snowballing you, at the cost of having a fairly large setup cost. This definitely isn't a rune for every champion. Champions who want this rune typically have two things: damage priority and burst. Burst is fairly self-explanatory, but what is damage priority? Essentially, you can think of damage priority as a scale. The easier it is for you to inflict damage without receiving it in turn, the higher your damage priority. Long range, high mobility, and untargetability or stealth are all things that give you more damage priority. Because of that, the best users of First Strike are long range mages who use their full combo from afar, assassins who can get in and kill someone before you can retaliate, and long range poke champions like Azrael or Jace. It's important to note that although First Strike has some of the best damage in snowballing for runes, you do give up whatever keystone your champion used to go, which is why many Jace players still like to run Phase Rush, as the mobility it gives outweighs the snowball potential because Jace usually can one-shot people without its damage. Essentially, to be a good First Strike user, you need to be able to consistently trigger it, and when you do trigger it, be able to deal a large amount of damage. Because of this, First Strike is not an easy rune to use, and I recommend taking other keystones if you aren't confident on your champion, especially Azrael. Conqueror is much better if you aren't confident because your W will trigger First Strike and deal no damage. Overall, a keystone built to help snowball champions that can deal burst damage without being hit in retaliation, at least at the start. First Strike is a very powerful rune for those who can abuse it. I'll see you soon, and as always, thank you for watching.